Oh, you there, guy? Wait, hang on. Where's your audio? You have it on mute, guy? Oh, your audio's connecting. What are you in a warehouse? Is your sound on? This is Zach. There
There
we
we go.
go.
How you
Jesus
doing? Sorry,
Christ.
man. I'm a fucking
I
feel like an
thought,
old man.
yeah, I know. I thought I was like trying to do FaceTime with my grandfather here. Jesus. Tell me a World War II story, cock.
Jesus.
Jeez, I thought we were trying to start episode 172 of the Midnight in the Bay podcast. I'm your host, Alex Woody, your second favorite Woody if you're a guy, maybe your first favorite Woody if you're a chick, if your name's Angela, if you're my wife, hopefully. This is a guest. This is guest time, and I got Zach back. Remember Zach? He said the cocaine story on that
The
episode.
uh the jail rave.
If you listened to the Zach episode, you probably thought, thank God I finished college. Thank God I never tried cocaine. Thank God I'm doing better in my life. Hey, by the way, Zach, I wanted to tell you, I learned that there's no way I could rape a chick. I learned this. You know
Where'd
why?
this come from?
Oh, dude, I'll tell you. You ever in bed with your chick and they're dry on one of the walls and you put it in, they're like, ow, that hurts. Stop. It's such a turn off. I was like, ugh, like I wanted to stop the whole session because the left side was a little dry and I didn't get it wet. And I was like, I could never be with someone that's like yelling at me. You know what I mean? I quit. I was like, I'm not into it anymore, you know?
Yeah, I that right there is it kind of is I go back and forth with that because it's when they're it's kind of nice when they're either fresh out the shower or something like that and they're not totally wet yet and you get that you get that little bit of what am I gonna say?
Oh my,
Resistance, I guess, if you
oh
want to
my
say.
God. Oh my God.
Um,
I'm talking to a pro raper right now.
no, it's not a pro raper. You just gotta kind of, just flow with the ocean, motion of the ocean. You know what I mean? But
No, but I'm
very
saying
beginning, things, no, because then like after you come and you like want to go like second round, it's not the same.
AIDS. But like, have you ever been with a chick where she like yells at you, and it's like, I'm done. I'm not into that. Now, if they're yelling at you like, I'm coming, that's cool. Or like, keep going. Like I had one chick, she said, keep going, fat ass, and I was like, oh my God, oh yeah, I will keep going. But like, have you ever? Hey, but like, have you ever had them like yell at you like, ow, that hurts, like? Or like, have you ever had like, "Are you almost done? I'm doing this for you." Have you ever had them not into it? I hate that.
Yeah,
That's how I know.
yeah, I don't like that. Yeah, no,
That's
yeah, I
how
don't
I
like that.
know.
I
That's
don't
how
like
I
that. I don't like
that
that. I don't like that.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's how I know I can never bang a dead body. Is like the person's got to be into it. You got to look alive. Hey, have you ever tried
Hey,
to
do you remember
do
that story? Hey, do you remember that story? Like 2 or 3 years ago, there was like these like three like brothers, and like their aunt like passed away or something, and then like they like hid her like body for a while, and they were like fucking like basically like gangbanging their dead aunt for like a while. It was disgusting. It was all over the news. It was like I don't know, probably like 5 or 10 years ago. It was disgusting. It was morbid. It was
I'm
horrible.
I'm
Yeah,
throwing up.
yeah,
You
yeah,
brought
yeah,
up a
yeah,
story
yeah,
that didn't need to
yeah,
be brought
yeah.
up at
No,
all.
well,
We
shit.
didn't
You
need to
fucking
hear that.
you
I
fucking
know.
started with fucking bringing up a dead
Hey,
body, fucking
hey,
dead body.
hey,
So I mean,
hey,
shit. You
hey,
know, right?
because for some reason I thought it'd be funny just to come in hard with like the random like out there stuff like I mean because that stuff you usually save at the end. You hope no one's listening. You
Yeah,
hope maybe grandma
yeah,
logged off, maybe mom didn't check it out.
yeah.
Watch my
We should.
mom watch my mom check the podcast out for the first time like, "Oh, I wonder what this one's about."
Yeah,
Hey,
we should change. Yeah, we should change the subject. I think, brother. I think we should go
Hey,
on to
but
the
you know
next.
what? No. But just to close it out, I think it's good to learn that you're not a crazy person in that way. You know what I mean? I'm crazy in like
Oh no,
kooky,
yeah,
wacky ways, but in that way, I'm like, yeah, you know, I'm
no. I'm always
safe.
the
I'm
guy that's
safe.
like, I'm always the guy that's like, yeah, let's get weird, but I'm not trying to get that weird. Just trying to have some fun.
Dude,
But
I couldn't even do it in public. You know what I mean? I'm so shy. Hey, I'm so shy. You know what I mean? Even with her, I'm kind of like, can you dim the lights? You know what I mean? Can I keep my t-shirt on? but like even group setting, like you seem like a guy that's probably done group sex and stuff. I couldn't because I'm like shy. Like it's not that like honestly, it's like average size 6 inches. I'm like it's whatever. But like if a guy's like looking over, like, hey, how's it going? I'm like, like don't look. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, no, I was just talking to my buddy about that today.
I knew it.
I've had a, I've had a couple threesomes, but it's never been with another guy. You know, there's never a guy involved. It's just like I just couldn't do the whole Eiffel Tower thing and all that. I'm cool.
But have you ever been propositioned?
No,
I
no,
was
no,
proposition. I
no.
was proposition. Okay, they asked me if I could hold the camera.
Hold the camera.
They're like, we don't want you
That's
to
fucking
touch or do anything,
hilarious.
but you're fat and you have a beard and you look like a camera guy. So can you hold it? And I was like, yeah, no problem, Grandpa.
Yeah, no, that's ridiculous. But hey, on another note, I was watching your Instagram and that joke with you're like, yeah, I look like a fucking bald, like you look at my bald again, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get the number 45, and that's that's my that's like this is a haircut. It's not
Right, right.
that joke was
That's
hilarious, dude. That was
that's
freaking
why
hilarious.
that's why you gotta flip it. You gotta be out there sometimes. That's how you find it because it's not like you wouldn't think that. You know what I mean?
It was so funny though, because like you were making fun of yourself, but it was a good joke though.
I've
It was great.
I've
It
had
was great.
I've had people come up to me and be like, keep making fun of yourself. That's great. I'm like, whatever to get laughs. You know what I mean? I'll do whatever. That's why I kept the whole. I shaved it because I was like, ugh. But I was keeping the receding hairline. I'm keeping the belly, all for the jokes. You know, I'm keeping the alcohol addiction, all for the jokes, baby. Yeah.
You know what? I'm pretty I'm pretty turned up a little bit. I went to the golf course
Yeah.
today and
Oh, hey,
been
by the
watching
way,
stuff.
I saw your swing. I saw your swing on Instagram. I want to say you're kind of leaning too much on the back foot.
You think so? Yeah.
You came
Yeah.
out of that and you're kind of falling out.
Yeah.
What do you think? What do
Yeah.
you think? You liked it.
No.
You're like a power hitter. And wait. And what's your Instagram follow so people could go comment on your golf swing?
At Mr. Chabre actually Mr. underscore Chabre 92.
Yeah,
That's my
This is
yeah.
Zach Chabre. I was waiting for him to say his last name because I always mess it up because I'm one step
Yeah.
away from being on Hooked on Phonics.
But my full name is Zachary Chabre. Zachary Alejandro Chabre is my full name. So
Alejandro is your
yes,
middle name?
yes, sir.
Oh my God. You know what? I am so jealous. I was so pissed my mom didn't name me Alejandro. She named me Alex because I feel like Alejandro is such a sexier name. I feel like Alejandro is the guy that has like the long flowing hair. He's in the convertible. He's got the two sisters right with him. He's got the joint. He does coke, but he doesn't have a problem.
Why would two
Hey,
sisters be with you though?
because his
Why would two
name's
sisters?
Alejandro. He can do whatever he wants. You know what I mean? Alex is the guy. Alex sounds like the guy that's like calls HR. I smell weed in the parking lot. You know what I mean? Like Alex is like someone's taping all the paper clips. Alejandro, though, you want to party with Alejandro. Hey, where's Alejandro? He has all the
Oh yeah.
girls.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And if you actually if you guys think about it, my initials are ZAC, which is first name's Zachary, but my initials are ZAC. So
Wow. Hey, that's some conspiracy shit. That's some Illuminati shit right there. Hey, and by the way, usually I don't trust Zach's with an H. You're the only one because you got to be careful, you
no,
know?
no, no. Zach's with a K are horrible.
Oh,
Can't do it.
Zach Zimmerman,
Can't do
he's
it.
calling you out. Zach Zimmerman, he's
No,
calling you out.
can't do it, bro. The worst
Oh,
Zach I've ever seen spelled though was ZAK. I was like, does your mom hate you? It's like
I know.
ZAK.
I
Like, what
had
the fuck? Like, there's no C. It's just ZAK. Like,
I know that. Hey,
I,
I know that prick. I know that prick. He makes cups. I have a cup. It's called a Zach.
you know
And
what? That's actually hella funny. That's actually really funny because
I bet you
that's like, yeah.
the cup's gonna give me cancer. Watch because you can't trust ZAK. What kind? You're right. What kind of name is that? What is it? A username on PlayStation?
Yeah, like is that like the cheap way to like like to have your like Twitter handle like that you couldn't have Zachary so yeah he's the AK.
His parents must suck because they're like, we don't want to do just normal Zach, not the K, not the H. We just want to get rid of the C altogether because we're hip. We're from Berkeley. You know what I mean? Like I bet you his sister's name was like Apple or like Tangerine. You know, those assholes. You know,
Yeah,
I asked my parents, why'd you name me Alex? They just picked it. They picked a baby book. That's normal to me. That's what normal people do. They don't go, oh, it was an album I listened to when I was 16. It has a meaning. Like, that's weird. Shut up. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
Right.
I
Yeah.
don't know. It's just
Yours that hey, your name has a meaning, so you're like, this guy needs to shut up. My parents picked it because of an album. How was your name picked? Do you know? Did you
uh
ever ask?
well, I kind of asked. My mom liked the name Zachary, and then I guess one of my grandfathers or something was named Alejandro, and then my last name Chabre. So then
Yeah,
my
who
mom's
gives
like,
a shit,
"Hey,
right?
ZAC." Like I've never met
Yeah.
anyone else that their initials spell their name. So you know what? That's some kind of cool about me. But enough about me. How you been, brother?
Oh, just trying to reflect and talk about you. No, I've been all right. Before I started the podcast, the wife got mad at me. Because I don't like when they're in the other room and they're like eating dinner and I'm like, hey Zach, I could never rape a chick, you know what I mean? Like I can't do the jokes. I can't joke around when we're right there, you know what I mean? So I'm waiting for them to finish eating and I'm like standing there. She's like, what are you do? Like, can you like do you have to stand there? I'm like, yeah, Zach's waiting for me. You guys they're done eating and they're just sitting there chit chatting. I'm like, you can't go in the other room. And then that started. That started.
Yeah, she's
Hey,
yeah.
you ever yell to make a point and they storm off and it does work? Because I did that. She stormed off the other room, which I wanted. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, that could
I'll probably have to have a talking to and have to probably look at later to make up. But
Yeah, that can go one of two both ways. It could be a good thing, and then it could be like, yeah, you're not gonna have sex for a week, brother.
no, no,
So
no. You heard
yeah,
me. Hey, you heard me. You gotta make up. Hey, I can't afford flowers, but I got a tongue.
yeah, yeah.
It's little
And
though. Look at that. It's a little. It's
I got a
little
little
though.
tongue. I got a little tongue too.
You
I got
gotta
little
do.
eyes,
It's all
dude.
about the
Actually,
motion with the
hey,
tongue too.
I so I finally went to the fucking dentist. I haven't been to the dentist in probably a year, or something like
I'm
that, and
scared. I'm scared.
I've I've got a fucking laundry list of shit that I need to get done. However,
Oh
got good
no.
insurance. I'm able to fucking get it covered. However, this fucking hygienist is literally she's she goes, can you open your mouth like any bigger? I'm like, no, I can't. And she goes, you're such a big guy, and you're your mouth and tongue is so small. I'm like what like what do you mean? And it's like so I was kind of like puzzled, like, yeah, you can't open your mouth any bigger. I'm like, no, I can't. And then she goes, like you're such a big guy. I'm like, yeah, I got big hands, big feet, but I got a little mouth. I don't know what I
Wow,
don't
she was
I don't know what
dissing
to say.
you.
It was funny, bro. It was
Wow.
hella funny.
She was
It
making
was
a
hella
diss
funny.
track on you.
A little bit.
She's like, look at this guy, little mouth, has big hands but a little stout. I was like, oh my God.
Friggin' 6'3", you know what I mean? It's like, and she's like, you can't open your fucking mouth any bigger.
Dude,
No,
hey, you know
I
what?
can't do it, bro.
That's why I don't want to go to the dentist. That's why I hate going to the doctors. Last time I went to the doctors, he was cupping my balls and he goes, cough. You know how they cough? And I
Yeah.
coughed, dude, listen to this. I coughed and he goes, that's not a cough. Cough, yeah, cough again. This
What do
night,
you mean,
and I went,
bro?
I really did. I was like, take that,
It's like,
motherfucker. You feel that shit? Yeah.
it's like, what, you want that COVID cough or something, bro? Like, what's going on, dude?
And then he told me you might have cancer.
Yeah, that's not good.
I mean,
Well, testicular
hey,
cancer? What are you gonna be,
well,
Lance Armstrong?
because no, because I went in thinking that I might have because I'm a little older than you. I might help you out here because I had a buddy hit me up. He's like, "Hey, I have the same issue," because he had heard my story. And basically, there was like a lump on my left nut, and I thought it was cancer. Apparently, I just blew out a vein. You can get varicose veins on your balls. Okay, maybe I masturbate.
Jesus
Maybe I masturbate.
Christ.
Maybe I masturbate too much
I I think
though.
you spent I think you spent a couple 2 hours many on Pornhub, bro.
Hey, but anyways,
Straight
this is
up,
good.
bro.
Hey, you know what I think it is? I think I sat on them wrong. Because I drive a lot and sometimes I'll jump in the car. Have you ever done that? And I jumped on, I was like Bugs Bunny. I was like, ah! Hey, but anyways,
No, I
listen
can't
this,
say I've done that.
listen this. This is the dumbest thing you do. I set the doctor's appointment for a Friday, knowing that they have to x-ray and do all that and you have to wait for the results over the weekend. Instead, during the week they could do it overnight. You find out Tuesday morning, you're eating oatmeal. So anyways, he
You eat
scanned
oatmeal.
he scans it. You know how they scan your balls? You know how they check for cancer? They put the pregnant women lotion or whatever gel. You know what I'm talking
Oh,
about?
that
And they
that
use the
yeah.
ultrasound. They use the ultra thing on my balls, and you could hear a heartbeat. I swear to God, I heard a heartbeat. You have a heartbeat in your balls. And this guy Gupta, he and I always love the Indian doctors because they have all these fucking degrees. Okay, you go into a white doctor's office, they got a picture of Chico State, like by the river. You know what I
They
mean? There's
got
no degrees. There's
they got
fucking
fucking
little bobbleheads. I'm like, I don't want this guy fucking
they
telling me, checking me. You know, he doesn't know.
they got fucking signed pictures of like Jerry Rice and Joe Montana in their
Yeah,
fucking
it'd be like
office
one
and
of
shit. It's
us.
like
It'd be like one of us as a doctor. Yeah, I don't want that guy checking me. You know, I want Gupta,
that's
who's
actually pretty. That's actually pretty funny. That's pretty accurate.
I
That's
might
pretty
maybe I
accurate.
use that in a routine,
You
but
said Gupta.
no, no, you want a Gupta. Hey, you want a Gupta. If they have the dot, you're in, baby. You want the bullseye because the bullseye's the bullseye's where you want to be because they're not into having fun. They're all about work. I'm serious. It's work and failing with them. It's not like our dumbasses. Hey, let's try stuff that's bad for you. You know, I mean, these guys are like, yeah, we know it's bad for you. They know drugs are bad for you in like middle school. Okay, that's why I hung out with them when I was taking a test because they got all the answers right. But anyways, he checks it, and I have to wait all weekend. So this is why you don't do it on a Friday. I'm pacing back and forth. Am I gonna die? I'm watching that Tom Green video. Are you jerking someone off? Jesus Christ!
No, no.
It looked like that though. Your arm was like this. I was like, it's it. Hey, but anyways, I find out Monday I don't have it,
That's
and
good. It's
but like
positive.
you know, they
Shit.
waited of course till 4:30 in the afternoon Monday. I'm just saying, if you're gonna set an appointment, set it at the beginning of the week.
Yeah, because you got to. You're sitting there waiting, especially like something fucking important like that. Like,
Right,
fuck.
right.
Yeah, that would scare the fuck out of me.
Hey,
That
so
would scare the fuck out of me.
anyways, something more a little lighthearted.
Yeah,
The I was watching the NBA, that Curry, the All-Star game, and the Curry, the three-point competition. Oh, I was on the edge.
dude.
I was on the edge of my seat. I was squeezing my ball sack, like, what is gonna happen? You know?
Dude, Steph Curry is literally just he can probably do that in his sleep. I mean, it's just ridiculous. I mean, I seen a video today. He was like he showed up to the arena 4 hours, 4 hours early, 4 or 5 hours early. He said, I have to get up a 3 point shots because I haven't done this 3 point contest in a while. And then so he's over here practicing even before the fucking thing. See, I was like, yeah, he's gonna win. He's gonna win.
I just want to say something. Suck a dick, Ray Allen. You know what I mean? Suck a dick, Ray Allen. Suck a dick, Reggie Miller. Hey, Reggie Miller, eat my
No,
asshole.
fuck
Curry's
Reggie
the
Miller.
best. Curry's the best ever.
So I listened to Michael Rappaport. He's fucking. I love his podcast. And so basically, like he always like he's like he hates Reggie Miller. He
Oh,
hates Reggie Miller.
okay.
And, and what the fuck's going on?
I don't know. For
What
some,
happened? I don't know.
you were
Yeah,
inside and then you were outside. Your dad was on the podcast. I was like, what's going on here?
yeah. So anyway, so fucking Reggie Miller.
The fuck am I looking at here? We lost you.
Sorry, I took a shot. So anyway,
Hey,
fucking
you don't have to. You don't have to apologize. You're being a man taking a shot like an
the
athlete.
fucking Mike Rappaport podcast. So fucking because Mike Rappaport's a big Knicks fan. He
Right.
hates Reggie Miller, right?
Right.
So he's like he every time he talks about Reggie Miller, he's like You got all this money, blah, blah, blah. You got that fucked up grill. Your teeth are fucked, man. Like,
I know.
what's wrong with you? Like, what's wrong with you, dude? Like, it's hella funny how you brought up Bridge in there. But yeah, Steph Curry is the best shooter of all time, all day, all day. If
So,
I if I
so
had if I was about if my life was on the line and I had to pick one person in the entire world to shoot a 3-pointer, and if I was gonna die or live, I'd pick Steph Curry.
like if the
He's
guy
drained that much.
like if the guy was like talking like this and he had a gun to your head, he's like, you pick one NBA star or I blow your fucking brains out. He has to make one shot. You pick Steph
Yeah,
Curry.
yeah,
Wow.
all day,
Wow.
all day.
I might pick Jordan because he's GOAT, obviously.
Jordan wasn't good at 3-pointers. He was a good mid-range shooter. He wasn't good at threes.
Um, but Jordan was sick in the head and was such zone and clutch that he would see my family crying in the corner and the gun to my head and be like, I gotta make it for this fat white boy. You know what I mean?
No, Jordan. If
You think
Jordan's life,
Jordan would miss and
no,
let me
if
die?
no, if Jordan's life was on the line, he'd make the shot. But that motherfucker would
Bro,
miss the shot if you were
bro,
there.
he missed the
No.
shot and let his dad die. You know what I mean? He missed the shot and let his dad die.
Well, his dad died because of gambling debts. That
That's
I think the
crazy.
mafia took him out, but
Hey,
that's
can I
just
tell
my.
you? Hey, you know it'd be hard if they made a Michael Jordan movie, but they didn't say it was Michael Jordan and they put all that shit in there. Made it kind of a gangster flick. Oh, that'd be fire with the dad getting shot in the middle of it. They got the relationship in the beginning. Oh, now I'm fired up, by the way. I love that you took a
dude,
shot.
dude, I heard some of the videos, or not the videos, but some of the stories of Michael Jordan. They used to have like not underground tunnels, but they used to have a system to where they used to bring women up to their hotel room, but there was like a way they did it. It was I forgot whose podcast I was listening to, but they had a way of getting these mistresses up into their hotel room. Scottie Pippen was involved, and yeah, they would get up there probably through service elevators, all types of shit, and they get down.
I hope Scottie Pippen and his wife don't listen to this. Hey,
Well,
I know that because in the Tiger doc, they talked about all those guys being in Vegas and Tiger being shy and being, I don't know how to talk to the women. And they would go, just say you're Tiger Woods. Because that's all they
can you
did.
can you imagine being that fourth guy? Can you imagine
Where'd you
being
go?
that
Your
fourth?
dad showed up. Your dad
No,
showed
my
up again. There you
girlfriend
go.
fucking keeps calling me. My girlfriend keeps calling me. Can you imagine being that fourth guy in Vegas and you're hanging out with Charles Barkley, Jordan, and Tiger? Like, can you imagine what the leftovers would look like? I mean, those guys
Yeah.
are going to get the 3 hottest bitches in there. But like, can you imagine just being there in the entourage, whatever, and seeing what the leftovers are going to be? Oh my god, that would be talk about a party.
Okay, now let me. Hey, Jesus Christ.
Talk about a
Hey,
fucking party.
okay. Hey, cool it, Ron Jeremy. Hey, but hey, but
Hey,
here's
one
the.
second, one second, one second, one second, one second.
Oh no,
Sorry.
didn't mean to offend you, guy.
No, I'm just trying to be a good. Sorry,
I
guys.
know,
Sorry,
I know.
everyone. I'm just trying to be a good guy. Anyway,
You just offended two of my fans, but no, but I was
God.
just gonna. Hey, I was
Oh,
just gonna.
So you have OnlyFans?
Yeah, only one fan.
I
Yeah,
don't want to see that. I don't
no,
want to
you
see
don't
that.
want to see that. But no, my whole thing with what were we talking about?
With Michael Jordan,
Hey,
Charles
you know,
Barkley, and
hey,
Tiger
but
Woods.
side note, you just took you had to text the girl or whatever. I get that. See, because I was gonna say, like, you kept ignoring her calls. It's just gonna get worse from there. With the wife, when you marry her or marry some other chick, you can't ignore the calls. You gotta answer or text back. You know what I
You know
mean?
what? You know what? That's why So I've learned my lesson a while ago, and I've everyone's like, "Hey, why don't you like go move in with your girlfriend?" And blah, blah blah. I'm like, "Yeah, I've been with her a year." No, fuck that. I need my own bat cave. If I can afford it, I need my bat cave. I need to have my own little getaway.
Well, you know, I have a man corner.
Well, if I was married, I'd have a man corner as well. But
No,
my,
you would have a
I'm not.
man room. You make the money. I'm just saying, if I made more money, I would have the room, but I have the corner and I put a little curtain up and I'm like, don't bother me. But here's the thing.
So that's a bathroom.
It's essentially a European bathroom. I make noises like I'm in the bathroom. If you make weird noises, people will leave the room. You know, it's a way to get people out. But the wife, I don't know. I'm all over the place in this podcast. I'm lit a little bit too, you know?
Yeah, I think you are lit. You know what? Hey, actually, you know what? I got something to actually add to this. So I was so against fucking AirPods and shit, right? I was like, I know, just whatever. Fuck, I don't mind getting having wires and this and that, blah blah.
Yeah,
And then
I was gonna
I
call you a
fucking
goofball.
I fucking lost my headphones, and I just fucking said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna get AirPods." And so I went and got AirPods, and changed my life. It's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
It's just, I mean, I'm talking about, man, they fucking say my text messages on here. They do this, they do that. It's pretty damn
Ooh.
cool, bro. These little things that fucking,
This podcast is brought to you by AirPods. Apple. Go buy them now. Hey, but let's do a quick little sponsor break. This podcast is brought to you by Silver Tongue Audio. Go to silvertongueaudio.org if you have your AirPods in. If you don't, and you will find a bunch of free podcasts. Mine, Midnight in the Bay, right there. Free download. Dazed and Disturbed, which is a fun podcast, believe it or not. The name is a little misleading, but it's basically this guy who gets lit and talks about disturbing things. It's kind of fun. It's a little shining a little light, and he makes jokes. It's great, but it's all free right there. You don't have to do a subscription, pay Joe Rogan. They don't want money. They just want it up and help you guys get free content. And there's another podcast, NPC podcast, non-player character podcast. It's a video game podcast. Zach just left. He's like, "This is
oh, I
fucking
did.
stupid."
No, what's it? That's all good. No problem.
But no, anyways, go check out the NPC podcast. It's like people in the video game industry, the guy who runs the whole thing, and it's fun and it's funny. So go check that out at silvertongueaudio.org. Perfect timing, Zach, jumping back on. They can only see you when you talk. I have it set up like that. I should have it set up the other way, but fuck it. I'm lazy. I don't know about you. Are you a lazy guy?
I can definitely be lazy. Yeah, definitely. For some
Yeah.
reason, I don't know why. I'm gonna bring this on here. I don't give a fuck. It's hella funny. I'm fucking lit. I don't care. But I've had that fucking song stuck in my head. Bill Nye the Science Guy. Bill, remember that shit when he fucking in science class, bro? They used to play that fucking song. Oh my god.
You just threw a baseball from left field. I was like, where
I
did
used to
that come?
play. I used to play that field.
I just caught that. I was like, what the fuck? No,
I used to play that field.
you know, the
Bill
Bill
Nye
Nye,
the
I was
Science
into Bill
Guy.
Nye and then I found out he wasn't a fucking scientist. I was like, fuck this guy, you know?
Oh my
Asshole.
god, that was
That guy
stupid. I don't know
played
why I
us.
brought that
That
up,
guy was like,
but
I'm a science. Hey, did you know that? That guy's like, I'm a scientist. I'm a scientist. And he was just an actor. And
no.
he still does videos like, hey, this is what the stars mean. The world could end. I'm like, fuck you, Bill Nye. You're just a fucking actor, you know? That's funny. You get those songs stuck in your head. I got one song stuck in my head. You're a loser. You're a fat loser. You suck. You're bald. You're a loser. I wrote the song, but yeah. Really, my conscience wrote the song.
There's
Oh,
Mr.
there he is.
Cruz,
There's Mr.
Kevin
Cruz.
Cruz. Say hi to the podcast.
Oh, Laker fan. Got the hat backwards. This guy for sure eats pussy. That's for sure.
Yeah, he did that last night. He told me all about it.
With the
But yeah,
glasses too. You know what I mean? That guy.
yeah,
Hey, you could trust a guy with glasses to find the clit. You know what I mean? Hey, but
they
if you can't though, you're a loser. If you can't find the clit with glasses, you need a fucking woof. You're
you
blind.
need you need a magnifying glass.
How does Stevie Wonder find the clit? You know what I mean? I guess he's got magic fingers.
It's all touch, baby.
It's all touch. Yeah. He probably says that too. It's all touch, baby.
Dude, I can only imagine like what his wife looks like. You can't even because you can't even see who she is. It's like, what does she look like? Kind of. Blows my
He
mind.
he doesn't care. He's thinking about. He doesn't even know what a woman looks like. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like
You're right.
he could be
Yeah,
married
yeah.
to a dude. He doesn't know.
But yeah, he does. You feel the cock,
No, dude, those trans, they get it trimmed down to it's just a stub, and then they say it's a clit.
So you watch transgender porn? Is that what you're telling me right now?
Hey, no, I saw one and I didn't know it was one until the end. It was a trans blowjob.
I think
And
you were
they
hot.
didn't they didn't
I
pan
think
back.
you.
Hey, they didn't pan back until the end, and then I saw the thing and it was like, ugh, I threw up. I couldn't drink it for like a month. I was like,
I
ugh.
think you were going through. I think you were going. You were high on either cocaine or Molly, and you were going through the rabbit hole Pornhub on page 105 or something, and you found you found some weird shit, bro. You know what I'm talking about. Everyone in this
Oh,
audience knows what the fuck I'm talking about. But anyway,
yeah.
um,
But
yeah.
anyway, I like how you do that. But anyway,
On to the next subject.
joke around. We're having fun.
Yeah, no, fucking Kevin over here, he freaking says, just in high school, he said it before. A bunch of girls are like, yeah, he looks like the freaking Latino Chris Brown. I was like, yeah, you know what? Kind of do, bro.
Hey, it's better than
Hella funny.
better than the Latino Chris Farley. You know what I mean? The Latino Chris Brown is getting late. Latino Chris Farley, he's holding the camera. He's calling mom saying he's not having a good time. No one's including me. That was me, dude. That was me. I was like, I didn't get into college or women until like my 20s, you know?
I seen a photo of you that you posted on Facebook recently when you were like fucking like slim,
No, I
slim,
was a
little
stud.
trim. You
Hey,
were
I
like
was a
next to a
stud. That was a
you
joke.
were
If I
like
came in here cocky, I was slaying. If I came in here cocky, like, it's not funny. Cocky's not funny. If I came in here saying, like, yeah, I was slim, I was banging moms, and you know what I mean? Because you go out to the
I was
bar.
banging MILFs. I was banging MILFs. I was banging MILFs
Oh,
at 21.
I banged a chick
Yeah.
that I banged a chick that had an 18-year-old daughter. I was like, invite her, and
Yeah,
she.
me too. Me too.
I was like, that
Yeah.
was kind of a turn on. You know what I mean?
I had a little bit of a relationship with I was 18 years old, dated a 32-year-old for a little while. And then when I turned 21, this woman that I fawned over at when I was working as a bag boy at Lucky's.
Oh my
Um,
God, you're every
she was
retard's dream.
yeah, she was hot as hell. And I remember going to the bar and I seen her in the bar. She was by herself. I went right up to her, started talking to her, asked if I could buy her a drink. She just recently got separated from her husband at the time. And I was 21 and she was 42. And she was a vice president of her mortgage company and had a nice house in San Ramon. And we had a good old time. It was fun. And yes, her daughter was 17 at Cal High in Terrebonne.
Jesus
And her daughter
Christ.
was hot as hell too.
Sounds like you're
Yeah.
reading. It
So
sounds like you're reading
yeah,
a police report or something.
yeah, it was wild. It was wild. It was wild. It was fucking awesome
um,
though. It was fun.
I hooked up with an older woman and she paid me in BART passes. Yeah, she's like, here's some free BART passes I got from work, and she
Like
gave me a.
fucking Clipper cards or something.
Yeah, you know what? The one thing is, it was fun to hook up with the older women when we were younger, but it wasn't fun to go get like a burrito with them. Like I got a burrito with this chick. She was 38, I was 21. And I got a burrito with her, and people were looking at me like we were mom and son. I was like, this is weird. You know what I
Yeah, I
mean?
got that. I got that too. And I
Like
was like, yeah, it's kind of
if
weird.
you're hooking up with a MILF or someone really older than you, it's better just to stay indoors. Let that weird shit just stay there.
You're definitely right about that. Yeah,
Yeah.
one day I got so drunk hanging out with her during like St. Patrick's Day, and like I got so drunk up, I got blacked out, and and she like dropped me off in the house, and then I was so fucked up, she had to kind of like walk me in, and then like my dad and my like parents like go, who the fuck are you? And then like I fucking was gone. I don't remember how the fuck I got home, and then I woke up the next day. My parents goes, who's that? Like who was that? I told them, and they were pissed. They were so mad. They're like, what are you doing, bro? Oh my god, it was so funny. It was so funny.
They
So
probably were
I don't
just
know.
like, why are you banging someone that looks like could be your aunt? You know what I mean? And you
Yeah,
know what you tell
yeah.
them? You know what you should have told them? Have you been on Pornhub? It promotes it. You know what I mean?
Well, I think that was even before Pornhub was even out. I think that was even
You
before it even
remember? Hey, do you
came into
remember?
existence.
You remember Melf Hunter?
I've seen the ads for it, but I've never been on it.
Okay, so there was this guy back in the day. He was like the first kind of guy I grew up with the porn. And all he would go is super. He'd go to grocery stores. He'd go to the Lucky's, and then he'd be like, "Hey, I see you're measuring the eggplant. You want to see mine?" And they always say yes. You know what I mean?
Oh my god.
And he was like this little guy, like, "Hey, and the women were always hot, but they always were like Pleasanton, Chamber Mountain, Melf looking. You know what I mean? And he did that for a little bit, and now you can now actually someone started a Reddit.
Real Housewives of the Tri Valley.
No, they started a Reddit. Where is Melf Hunter now? And he's just getting drunk. He looks horrible.
Oh
He's
god.
like homeless. He never had a real job. He's banged Melfs, and then he grew up. And see, that's the whole thing with the porn industry. It's like you better save your money because once you get old and wrinkly, and it's weird. Bang, like if you're young banging chicks and stuff, it's not weird. But once you're old and you're in the porn industry, it's like, dude, come on, grow up. You know what I mean? Like this is you're too much. Have a family. Like what the fuck? Go play golf with Zach. You know, yeah, go get a hobby. You fucking weirdo. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
it's
young, you know what I mean?
gnarly.
Young. It doesn't matter. You could be doing that. And your parents up. Oh, he's young. He's doing porn. He's happy. You know what I mean? But old, you're like, ooh, what are you doing? You know?
Yeah, I this is something I really don't want to share, but I this motherfucker from high school. Oh god, I was on the Instagram thing, the people you may know, right?
Yeah.
See this fucking thing, and I'm not gonna name his name, but he fucking was on there. I see it. I'm like, I thought I already follow him on Instagram, and it's a different Instagram. I mean, now all of a sudden he's got a fucking OnlyFans, and then he got a link for everything, and I was like, dude, I was like, oh my god, like this is fucking like disgusting. Like I literally still like because he's got a little like because he's got his profile. It's fucking not private. You see his pictures, and I'm just like, I still can't get out of my head. It is fucking oh my gosh, I just want to throw up right now actually. But anyway,
So does he bang chicks or what's his deal?
I'm not going to subscribe to his OnlyFans. I don't know what the fuck is going on there, but I just
See,
seen I seen his Instagram, and that was enough. That's all
hey,
I'm gonna
you
say.
know what? Hey, you know what? You're like me. I like to be private with my sexuality. I'll talk about it, but I don't need to show it. I'm not gonna be out there like, hey, look at me bang my wife. No, no, no. Those videos are for me. You know what I mean? I'm not showing.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? I don't even send. You know what I think's weird? I had a coworker do this, Zach. Send me links to like porn and stuff. I'm like, I don't want to watch the same shit you're watching. You know what I mean? That's
because
weird.
no, that's another thing too. I've had a friend that has like sent me like a video or something of like a porno that he likes or something. I'm like, I can't watch it.
That's
I
so
can't watch
weird.
it. I
That's
can't watch
so
it because
weird.
I'm like you literally just masturbated to this shit. So so when I watch it, like I'm not gonna be I'm just gonna be thinking about that the whole time. So it's like, why the
Right.
fuck you send this to me? I just don't know. I mean, but you could send a good good like naked photo or something of a woman or something,
That's different.
within the little
That's
group chat.
completely different.
But a full video or something of the yeah,
Yeah.
nah.
Yeah. If you send a video saying, "Hey, this worked out great for me, you should try." Like that's no, dude, this isn't ski resorts. Okay.
No.
This is not a place you went skiing to in Tahoe. You're recommending. Yeah, dude. Hey, but you know what I will do? I'll get lit and I'll fucking listen to music and I'll send like random music I think that's fire to like friends I haven't talked to for like 5 years. Oh, salute, yeah. Hey, should I go get another beer?
Whatever you want to do, bro.
Oh my God, you're an animal. Hey, you know how I know you're an athlete? You took a shot with Powerade.
It's actually not Powerade, but it looked like it.
What
No,
is
it's this
it?
brand new. This brand new. It's like limited, like a brand new Sun Kiss, like new, very
Oh,
limited. It's fucking amazing, dude. It's the best fucking
Your
chaser in the world.
your friend's so annoyed you're doing a pot. He's like, "Hey, can I come
Yeah.
over?" And then you like he comes over like, "Hey, how's it going?"
What's
Like,
up?
"Hey, what's up?" I was just saying you're
How's it
probably
going?
annoyed. You're probably annoyed like, "Hey, I wanted to come over and hang out."
All
And he's
day.
like,
Put
"Oh, he
put
can't hear you."
put one of the AirPods in.
I was
AirPod gang.
Hey, I was saying you're probably pretty annoyed because you're like, "Hey, can I come over and hang out?" And he was like, "Sure." And then you come over and you're like,
Oh,
"Hey, I'm doing
he
a
doesn't stop
podcast."
talking, huh? He doesn't stop talking.
I'm doing a podcast. Like, who invites someone and then starts a podcast? What a dickhead.
Yeah,
What a
yeah.
fucking
No,
loser.
it's all good.
Hey, one thing too, I
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
kick Zach's ass. He's hanging out with a Laker fan. What the fuck?
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah. Lakers all day,
And he's a
man.
Dodger
Hey.
fan too. I mean, it gets
Oh,
worse. It
well,
gets
hey,
Look,
worse.
hey,
look,
I'm cool with
Doyers,
it's all we're
look,
A's.
Doyers.
We're A's.
Yeah, yeah. I don't have any beef
Yeah. Fuck the
with the
Giants.
A's.
Whatever.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck
So
the
actually,
Giants.
I root for the A's a lot because they're like
I
the underdog.
I went to high school
They're
with
like,
I went to high school with Brandon Crawford. He was a
Yeah, you did.
dickhead. Fuck that
oh,
dude.
in Pleasanton.
Yeah, yeah, he was a dickhead.
So my friend.
He didn't let
Oh
anyone
wait,
sit
hey,
next to him
do
on
you
the
know
bus.
Joel? Do you know Joel Brisea?
Um,
He went to Dublin High.
no. I went to
Anyway,
Foothill.
so he pitched against him
Oh
against
shit.
Brandon Crawford. Yeah, and then
Yeah.
he was just telling me like the whole time they're just like talking shit to him,
Oh
like
my
from the
god.
dugout. Yeah,
Yeah.
just like the whole time they're just
Your
talking shit
mom's got
because
a
obviously.
fat pussy. Yeah.
Yeah, just like shit like that. Yeah, yeah.
He looked on the phone. He's like, "Oh my god, I didn't know Lex Luthor had a brother with that was on Hooked on Phonics." I didn't know. Don't I look like Lex Luthor's brother who like fucks dudes and like eats cookies or something? I don't
Dude,
know.
you look like you're fucking on ready to be a conehead, bro.
I do. No, it keeps getting bigger, and I'm like, why is my wife with me? Oh, I know why, because she likes my head and her pussy. I get it. No, okay, too
You got
far.
that tongue, It's all good, It's
Oh, no, I
whatever.
got the head. You just do the head a little
Just
bit.
fucking just throw it in there. Oh, okay. All right. Hey,
Okay,
Hey, you
awkward,
know what?
awkward.
You know what? Hey, you know what I've noticed recently? Like I like I like to go down on women, and I've noticed when you do that
Yeah,
now,
yeah,
and you have a beard,
yeah.
and you kind of just like throw your whole face in, and you do whatever, and then like you throw your mask on after you're done, and you're at work, and you just get
Smell it.
you get that pussy aroma all day. It's
Oh, it's
amazing.
great. Yeah. I like that.
Because you're sick.
You like smell it?
Yeah. Actually, it is kind of. Hey, I'm with your boy. I don't really like the smell. I'm always washing my hands like 10 times after sex. I'm like, ugh, God, this is horrible. I like cum. Cum. At least cum
I
smells
don't
like
know.
chlorine. It smells like clean.
He said Corey.
Yeah, it's not a good smell.
Hey, I never. Hey, when I
I
was a
love it.
kid. Hey, when I was a kid, I never like tasted it. I had a friend that tasted it. I had to stop being friends with him. But I used to smell it. Like, what it
Fucking
smelled
enough.
like. You ever do that?
You had a friend that tasted it or what?
I had a friend that tasted. We kicked him out of the group. Rob Geyer. Had to kick that guy. Hey, we messed with that guy. Once we found out he tasted his own cum, we messed with that.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
we messed with him so long. Oh yeah, he told me it hit him on the forehead. It went down his face. He put his tongue out like it was a raindrop. I was like, this guy's weird. Hey, but we used to mess with this guy. I swear to God, I did this back in like 2005. I fucking
2005.
Hey, I called a bunch of therapy offices with the star 67 and said, "Hey, I got problems. I fuck dogs. I think I licked my mom's pussy." And I said that guy's name and I put his phone number. He got like
Hey.
10 calls from therapists. They
Oh
called
my
it. Hella
God.
therapists called him and said, "Hey, we just admitted you in the hospital. You need to show up to Summit Hospital right now." That guy
That's
had to go to
terrible.
rehab
You're
for
a
me.
dick. You're a fucking dick. You're pouring your friend for fucking dogs, you fucking asshole.
Bro, video games sucked back then. Do you ever play video games back in 05?
No,
The
hey,
graphics
do you remember?
sucked.
Hey, do you remember? Hey, do you remember when there was only one family computer, so you really couldn't watch porn? So you would have to wait till like, I don't know, like 1 o'clock in the morning on a Friday or a Saturday, and like you would like, and you'd watch the fucking Girls Gone Wild, like fucking the Girls Gone Wild infomercials, or the fucking late night BET fucking what was it?
Hey,
The
I
uncut.
definitely got caught watching porn by my dad. He saw my history. My history.
Hey, bro, one time I got caught and I pretended to be asleep.
No, and then I was going to school the next morning.
Oh my god.
And he's like, my dad's like,
Hey,
hey, what were you watching this time? And I was like, nothing. And he was like, oh, like, have you been watching porn? I'm like, no. Don't lie to me. I'm like, I'm not lying to you.
He's like, there's cum on your forehead.
this company for. Why is that lotion next to your
Why
bed?
are all the
bro?
towels crusty?
Why is your sock? Why is your socks fucking? Why's your socks sticking together, bro? What's going?
Why is that picture of your Aunt Rita all sticky?
Yeah, he said, yeah, Rita.
Oh my god!
Oh.
So there was one time. There was one time when I got. Oh yeah, when I got caught, I went to that place. I forgot what it's called, but it was like this place where like they had the restaurant, and they used
What
to
the
talk
fuck are
shit to
you talking
you.
about? Oh,
Yeah, I don't know.
which one? Which one? Which one?
The one where they used to like talk shit to you. It was like in L.A. Like I
Okay,
forgot
I
what
think
it's
I've
called.
kind of heard of that, where the waiters make fun of you.
The waiters like,
Yeah.
Yeah, the waiters make fun of you and shit, right? So like this one of the waiters like goes, hey man, like take this. And he gives me a fucking thing. It's like all these like it's like a porno magazine, but it's like a newspaper and like all these naked pictures.
Fuck.
And then yeah, and then I had it in my fucking pocket. And I forgot to take it out of my pocket when I got back from vacation. So my stepmom was doing the laundry, and then she did she finds that in my back pocket, and then it was a big deal.
Can
I
I
got in
say
trouble.
something? That's the weirdest
It's
thing, to
horrible.
go up to like a boy that's on vacation with his parents and go
Yeah,
like,
it was weird.
here's an article of
Yeah,
pornography. Put this in
yeah.
your back pocket. You know?
Well, I was like, dude, no, but I seen it. I was like, the first thing I seen was tits. I was like, oh yeah,
Well, and
let's
that's the
go.
other
Fuck,
thing
let's fucking
too.
go.
I can't believe people went to those restaurants. Like, I'm not gonna go to a restaurant knowing I'm gonna get made fun of. You know
Yeah,
what I
dude,
mean?
it's actually like entertaining. I feel
dude,
like.
they
Is
made
it?
fun of me. Like they made fun of
I was
everybody.
there, but
It's
I
hella
was like,
funny. It was actually pretty funny. It was
I
actually
mean, it'd
pretty
be
funny.
fun to be the person making fun of the other person. That's why I became a comedian. I was like, I
Exactly.
want to, because I have the title, I can do that. You know,
Right.
you
Hey,
can't
Alex,
kill. Yeah.
I got one more story for you, real quick, about pornography. My friend that just told me it on Friday. He said that he was banging this chick from uh because he used to be he worked for American Airlines or something. So he banged all the stewardess and shit. But so he went over to this girl's house, and he went he went over there, and they started, fucking and doing whatever, whatever they were doing. And then she goes, hey, do you want to watch porn? And so like the first time they hung out, they started watching porn. And they're like, then she's like hella into it, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And all of a sudden, like her dad was supposed to come home, but he came home early.
Okay.
So he has to jump out the window, and fucking the pornos on the fucking big screen TV in the fucking living room.
Oh my god.
And so she didn't know what to do. So she turns the TV off and runs straight to her room. My boy's fucking running out fucking climbing out the window. And then so her dad comes home, heats up his fucking TV dinner or something,
Loser.
and then turns on he
No, what happened? No, what happened? No, he got out. What a cock. Right when he was gonna tell the end of the story. No. Right when he was gonna tell the end of the story about his friend getting caught, he got caught up. They got the recording. I think his friend was like, "Don't tell the end. I don't want my mom listens to Midnight in the Bay. She's gonna be mad." Unbelievable. I can't believe he would just leave us hanging like that. You know? Oh my God. I can't believe it. He better come back. He better come back. We gotta hear the end of that. Unreal. This guy, Zach's funny, right? And his friend came on the recording. I was like, who's this guy? You know, I thought maybe Zach was gay, but apparently he's just a fun guy. Ugh. Oh my God, that felt good. It's good once you have a couple beers just to let it burp out. Wonderful. Um, I was so tired for work the other day. I don't know if you've ever done this. I was so tired at work the other day that I forgot to put a t-shirt on under my sweatshirt. I just wore a sweatshirt to work. So I was walking around. Apparently, my tits were hard, and you could see them, and people were like, "Oh my God, is this guy trans? That's cool." I mean, trans lives matter, but like, what's going on with this guy? I go in the bathroom at the end of the day. I'm seeing the hard nips. I'm like, ugh, they've seen this all day, right? I care about what people have to deal with, and hard nips are great on women. I mean, you don't want to see a chubby guy who's drooling, he's got blood coming out of his nose because he picks his nose too much. Sorry, it's not a good look. But on a woman or even on a hot guy, right? So much better. So you don't want this guy. Look at my hard nips. You know what? That's not a turn on. No guy like this is making money on OnlyFans, right? Gays don't even jerk off to that. No gays going like, oh my God, look at the double chins. I love the double chins, So that's unfortunate because I got double chins. This guy coming back, I don't know if I could keep this going. But anyways, I don't wear the shirt under the sweatshirt. I was super tired. I was just banging a wife all night, making her happy. Okay, that's a lie. I was just up all night thinking, how can I make the wife happy with the banging? I can't find the clit. And I'm going to work all fucking tired and shit. And I find out during lunchtime that I'm not wearing the old t-shirt because without even thinking, I get hot from eating my food and all the guys are around, right? I take off the sweatshirt, no shirt. I'm just full chest, hard nips. People are looking up like this. Have you ever shocked people taking your shirt off, ladies? You know what I'm talking about, sluts. Like, and I swear I had one guy look at me like I reminded him of his wife. I had one guy calling out Bert Kreischer. Someone thought a comedy set was gonna happen. I had a thought that came through my head. Thank God I wore underwear. You know what I mean? Because if I accidentally would have pulled my pants off in the lunchroom, that would have been bad. Ugh, horrible. Embarrassing moments, right? Let's see if we can get Zach back on because this is disgusting what I'm talking about. We just go right here to the old Facebook. You can't see what's going on because I didn't share the screen. But we're going to send this. Come on, Zach. If his phone died, I'm going to be pissed. You know what I think happened? I bet you his girlfriend called, like, where are you, cocksucker? You've been taking too long. Are you on that stupid podcast with that fat loser? What the heck? Come back on. Should we call? Let's call real quick. Let's see where he's at. I resent him the invite. That's why he didn't see me. What's the deal? He's on the phone. Maybe something bad happened. You never know. We're like, this guy's a loser. This guy sucks. But maybe his turtle died. You don't know. I was thinking about this. You think if you get COVID, you could speak Chinese fluently? Hey, it could be a plus, right? You gotta look at the plus and negative. You're like, that's racist. You're anti-Chinese. Nope. Would never beat up a Chinese person. Would beat up an old person though if I was a criminal. People are like, I can't believe old people get beat up. Really? You gotta beat up like someone in shape, right? I want the easy. I want the little old lady. I can barely walk. Perfect. Give me that purse. Give me my life bond. Okay. We're going to hell. Zach's not answering. I bet you his phone died. I bet you he wasn't even looking at the battery. I'm just pissed because I wanted to hear the end of the story. Oh, it's calling. You hear that? It's calling. Let's see if we can hear it real quick. You know what happened? That guy that came over killed him. You know what I mean? Blew up the house. He was like, that was the worst experience of my life. This guy invites me over. He's doing a podcast with the dumbest fucking comedian I've ever heard. He's got the ugliest head. What is it getting bigger? What is he gonna be on Coneheads Part 2? I'm killing this goofy guy who does sentences way too I don't know what I'm trying to say, but I'm just saying Zach repeats himself a lot in stories. I can't even get out what I was trying to say. So yeah, I'm in the same boat. You know, this guy's just irritated. He's like, bye. Anyways, I guess that's the podcast. I can't get them back. I don't know what's going on. We've been going about this the time that I usually go with podcasts. And the other thing too is I gotta pee. I don't feel like talking anymore. You ever try to talk and pee? People do that at the urinal. You're like peeing, you're like trying to concentrate. It's kind of fucked up because you jerked off before work. It's kind of spraying. You're like holding the skin against it. And some guys come, hey, here's the Laker game. You're like, guy, I don't want to pee on your feet. Can I concentrate? The worst is when a guy comes in when you're shitting and he recognizes your shoes. Hey, is that you? I had a guy do that. I was like, hey, you hear me? I had one guy say, hey, kid. He's banging the door. Hey, you hear me? It's like, Jesus Christ, I had my headphones in. Yeah, the guy was too aggressive of a talker. But horrible. I don't want to talk and shit. This guy's talking and it's like, you know what I mean? As soon as someone comes in, everyone should know this. As soon as someone comes in when you're shitting, it's wrap up time. I'm wiping. I'm getting the hell out of here because I don't want to hear your shit. You know what I mean? Have you ever sat there and you got to hear someone's shit? Ugh. And you got to smell their smell. Ugh. And this guy, he's holding me hostage. I'm trying to wipe. I'm wiping the blood off. I hate my life. I'm fat. And he's like, hey, what do you think about the Lakers? I'm like, yeah. You know what I mean? Let me get out of here. Don't try to start that's like a guy trying to start a conversation during an orgy. Really, guy? Have you ever been in an orgy and someone like does that? Like, we're gonna talk about the economics right now. Trying to bang your wife. You know, camera guy's trying to get everything. Come on. Oh, thank God. What happened? I thought the guy killed you. I thought he was like, this podcast was horrible. Your audio is not even going yet. Where are you? Oh my God. Jesus Christ. What are you trying to take a video of a girl in leggings at the Target? Are you there? Oh, it says connecting audio. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Basically what had happened was uh my phone was not charged and it just died.
I knew it. I
Yeah,
knew it. I called
uh,
it. Bro, you
uh,
should have heard it. I was trying to keep it together over here with no material and stuff. We
yeah.
want to know what happened at the end of the story
So
though.
end of the story. So anyway, so my boy, he literally
He's
is
hopping over
hanging out.
fences. Yeah.
Hey, no, he's hanging out with his girl.
Right.
She asked, "Hey, like, are you into porno?" You know, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, "I don't know. I've never done this before." And so he starts like, she's like, she puts on a porno. He starts finger banger and shit, and all of a sudden they're about to fuck, and then all of a sudden she hears the garage door open, and then she's like, "Oh shit, my dad's here. Like, you got to go." So he's like, jumps out the window, and then after he jumps out the window, he leaves. She calls him later, and so basically the story goes, her dad started heating up, his food or whatever, and then went to the living room, turned on the TV, and the porno was still fucking going. So he sat there, watched the porno, and he never said anything to the daughter about it. So I think he sat there just like, what the fuck? Oh, hey, let's just watch this while I'm eating my mashed potatoes or something. I don't fucking
He
know.
said he sat there and was like, well,
Yeah.
I raised her well. I raised her well.
No, but she was in her room like she like nothing happened. Like that was
She
the
was
thing.
sitting there while he was eating, watching it. Like, hey, Dad, what are
No,
you
no, no,
watching?
no, 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 no. She went in her room and he didn't
Oh,
even like. I think later on he like knocked on the door. Hey, no, I'm
can
going
I
to
tell
bed. Blah
you,
blah.
he sounds
But
like a fucking loser. Heated up a TV dinner. How old is this guy?
I'm not sure if it was a TV dinner. I'm just saying he's like, he heated up some food, sat down, turned on the TV, and there was fucking the porno that they were watching on the thing.
Can I say
That's the
something?
story. It's pretty fucking funny.
I feel like we got to do another fucking episode because this one was kind of in the moment. We really didn't get to the Zach stories. We didn't get to the Alex Midnight stories, right?
No, my bad, dude. I don't know.
No, no,
I
no.
just
I
go on a
had
tangent.
fun. I had fun. Honestly, dude, I'm just worried you're alive because I thought that guy killed you. He's like, this guy's
Oh,
a,
Kevin? Yeah, Kevin.
yeah. I thought Kevin was annoyed. He's
This
like, this
guy
is,
over here.
yeah. I thought maybe he murdered you. Like this is stupid. This guy's a moron. But anyways, hey, I gotta go. I gotta pee really bad. But we're gonna do Zach 3.0 soon. That was fun. I had a blast.
Hey, you
Did
know
you have
what,
fun?
dude? I
Did you
I
have
have a
fun?
lot. I have a lot of fun like doing this podcast. I mean, we didn't really get a lot of places, but the stories and the jokes and everything are fucking hilarious. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
hope everyone out there subscribes to this fucking podcast because this shit is hilarious. This guy's freaking bald and
And
funny. And
What's Kevin's Instagram?
hey, what's Kevin's Instagram?
This guy's bald.
Hey, hey, what's your Instagram?
This guy's bald.
This guy's
This
bald.
guy's bald and he's funny.
Yeah, that's what he just said. What's your Instagram?
It's Cap Cruz 12.
Kev
I'm
Cruz
there.
at Kev Cruz 12.
Go follow
Everybody.
Kevin. He looks like he's got a big dick, ladies, and I'm gonna follow him because hey, what the hell? It's
He's
2021.
he's a fucking Latino Chris Brown. So you know what?
Hey,
It might not
whatever.
be a bad follow. So
Zach,
we'll see. But
I'm
hey,
calling you tomorrow, you little fuck.
all right, little fucker. Hey, keep that head shaved, baby.
Hell yeah.
Talk to you
Okay,
soon.
dude. Later, dude.
Yes, sir. All right, bye.
Bye.